Leary, the Suspicious Crocodile, and the Cure Conundrum. In a swampy little town called Gator Gulch, where the mosquitoes were meaner than the mayor and the river smelt only slightly illegal, there lived a very cranky crocodile named Leary. Leary was suspicious of everything. Too much sunshine? Suspicious. Mailman waving too much? Suspicious. Someone smiling for no reason? Super suspicious. Nobody trusted Leary, but strangely, whenever trouble happened, it had a way of disappearing. Take Toothpick Tommy, the raccoon bandit, vanished overnight. Louie, the loan shark, nobody saw him after he crossed Leary. And Big Mouth Mikey, well, he really should have known better. Leary never said what happened to these troublemakers. He just wiped his mouth and grumbled. Guess they're not a problem anymore, he said. And so, while folks whispered behind his back, they never locked their doors at night because Leary was suspicious, but their town was safe. Then there was Greedy Business Bear. If a villain could be extra villainous, Greedy was. He was big, bad, and wore a tie, which somehow made him even scarier. His favorite hobbies were punching people, stealing money, and buying fancy boats for no reason. In fact, his business was punching people and stealing money. That's it. That was the business. And wouldn't you know it, he became incredibly rich doing so. One day, both Leary and Greedy got sick. Not the, oh, I sneezed, time for soup sick. The, uh-oh, you have rare swamp cancer sick. Only one cure existed, and unfortunately, the mayor had it. So the mayor, who loved democracy, but also loved causing problems, put it to a vote. Let the people decide, he declared. So the town had one simple choice. Give the cure to Leary, the cranky, suspicious crocodile who secretly protected the town, or give the cure to Greedy Business Bear, the actual villain who stole everyone's wallets. Should have been easy, right? Wrong, because Greedy was still a villain, and villains don't play fair. Greedy paid off voters. He intimidated witnesses. He offered people free t-shirts. And who doesn't love a free t-shirt? By the time the election ended, the results were clear. Greedy won all the votes. Even babies voted for him. Babies! The mayor sighed. Well, democracy has spoken, he said. But then, something shocking happened. The people felt bad for Leary. They whispered to each other, yeah, he might be cranky, but he ain't all bad. He did get rid of Toothpick Tommy. I don't want to get eaten in my sleep. And so, the entire town did the only logical thing. They collected all the money they could find and gave it to Leary instead. When Greedy found out, he was furious. How dare you give him money, he roared. I paid for these votes. Turns out, paying for votes is illegal. So, instead of getting a life-saving cure, Greedy got a lifetime sentence in jail. Oops. Meanwhile, Leary used his money wisely. Instead of keeping it all for himself, he invested it. He opened a research center. He hired doctors, and he helped fund treatments for others. And suddenly, the rare cure wasn't rare anymore. He saved himself, he saved others, and he still had plenty of villains left to eat. The town was safe. The swamp was peaceful. And somewhere, in a jail cell, Greedy Business Bear was probably punching himself. The moral of the story is, hard work and kindness lead to good things. Cheating leads to a lifetime of bad prison food. The end.